Oh, he's flapping his mirrors. There we go.
Those are getting harder and harder to find, and they're so expensive almost now. They realize, wow, you're gonna spend that money already. Might as well.
How did we get this Cybertruck on this trail, and why is it on this trail is a good question. So this goes back. This is my sister's truck. Her and her husband have had Teslas before, and when they said they were coming out with this thing, they got on the list because we're a Jeep family, and we go Jeeping everywhere. And with all the promises that were given as far as what the Cybertruck was able to do, she went ahead and put an order in. When it came in, she had it wrapped, and she's had it just a couple of weeks, and this is the test. My dad used to take every vehicle that he bought that was supposed to be off-road, and he used to say, if it can't make it to Round Lake without modifications, then it's not really a good four-wheel drive.
Got the Cybertruck in our rear view mirror. Yep.
You love it? Going good?
Going great.
Awesome. You want to carry a camera for a while? I'll put it on your bumper and we'll get the back of her truck. Oh, you're getting video too? Yeah. Okay. You want me to put it on Sean's? Put it on his. You're now keeper of camera for a little bit.
Just to let you know on why we're all together up here and how all the family is here is my oldest son, the one in the Stingray Gladiator, with all the homemade racks and everything on it. He's getting married, and so he thought it would be a great idea to get married on top of these mountains that we're driving through. And so we rounded up the whole family, and everybody's stuck in Jeeps, and on this particular day we're just out running trails. And my sister brought her Cybertruck, my son-in-law and my daughter and their 3 kids are in the blue Rubicon Gladiator, and they've just lifted it and moved it to 37s. There's my Gladiator, the orange one, and I have my other daughter and her husband and me and my wife in it. And then my brother is here from Arizona. He has the 4xe, and he was the very first 4xe to get an ARB air locker. He stuck it in, and ARB came out and actually walked him through the process of doing the very first one down in Arizona. So it's kind of a family affair. We're all showing up, we're all bringing our Jeeps, and we're all hanging out and having a good time. And we're going to have a wedding.
Pick your nose. Everybody's good? About 40 minutes from lake, 30 minutes from lake. So, where we're gonna eat lunch. There's one rock here that she might hang up on. I don't think there's a way around it for her or for me. I didn't hang up on it, so she should be fine. My lowest point didn't.
I kind of found the range on both the 4xe and the Cybertruck as interesting. We started in Red Lodge and went over an 11,000 foot pass before we got to this trail, but we had to drop back down to 7,000 feet coming back down. Well, the truck and the Jeep both used a lot of energy going up the hill, but they recharged themselves a lot going down the hill. So watching the range of the Cybertruck change, you almost had the feeling that as long as you had a lot of downhill coming up, that you could charge back up and get a little more distance. And that really proved to be true. It did pretty well as far as range goes on this portion of their whole trip.
The locker.
Your little plastic trim pieces are coming loose.
That's fine.
On each side.
Oh, I see. On the wheel wells?
Yeah, there's one right there that's loose, and one on the front side, the other side's loose. Okay, I'll get out of your way. The lake is just around the corner, like 50 yards.
At first, the plan was to turn the Cybertruck around at this point and let it go back, but my sister was feeling pretty good about it. Her range was still good, so we ate lunch with everybody. My son had a whole bunch of friends with us too in Jeeps, so there was quite a crowd of us. But the plan is then to take her up to as far as Long Lake, which there is one challenging obstacle right at Round Lake. That's a big mud puddle filled with rocks, and then there's another challenging obstacle between Round Lake and Long Lake to give her a chance to really test it out, and she wanted to do that. And then the rest of the group would go on to Goose Lake, which you'll get to see in another video if you watch that video, but this is Round Lake.
You can just follow Ian. Yep. Just go around to my left. There's no turns.
Fun riding in when you see it on the outside. Drop. There it is. Yep. Careful. There it is. Oh, crap. Woo.
Well, that's most of the footage I have of the Cybertruck in particular, and overall, my sister was really pleased with the way it worked. We did have our wedding. We did have a whole bunch of other things that were very beautiful about the trip, and those are all in upcoming videos on here, The Uncrowded Path. If you like and subscribe and share it and let people know about it, then they can come and watch our adventures. We have a couple hundred trails on here already, many of them in Montana and Wyoming and in the West. And if you're in this area and you're looking for good trails, you can look them up by name on my channel. Just go to the Jeep Trails tab, and you will see name after name after name of Jeep trails. And if you email me, if you can't find it on a map or something and you really want to do one of them, I will usually respond to you rather quickly and let you know, hey, this is where it's at and this is how you get there. I'd like to put the videos together so that you can see what the trails are like before you get there, because some of these are probably beyond what a lot of people like to do as far as overlanding or camping. Anyhow, thanks for watching.